Alright, welcome back. So we've got me playing Mono Red, Garrison playing a Bant Midrange deck, and these are going to be sideboarded games this time. So I won the last pre-sideboarded game, 1 out of 5. So Garrison is going to be on the play here.
Yeah, and this is going to suck, but we're going to go to 18.
And playing Elf.
And playing Elf, forced to have the shock. So
I hope I draw it.
Go ahead.
Didn't draw it. But I drew a Lava Runner. Your turn.
Yeah, I guess you don't necessarily have to have the shock, you just have that stupid Firebrand, huh?
Yeah.
And play a Hinterland Harbor and a Vivian.
Yep.
And we're going to minus a Vivian. And totally see some stuff that we wanted to have back on top of our library. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm horrible at playing Magic.
You and me both.
Alright, so I'm going to attack her for 1.
Yep.
And I'm going to play a Steamkin.
Yep.
I have the option of killing her, but I guess giving an elf vigilance isn't the worst thing in the world. So
Yeah, that's not. I don't think it's
go
gonna do
ahead.
anything.
So I can kill her next turn.
The biggest problem you have is the would be the plus. Go ahead. The flash.
Right. Mountain.
Mountain.
Chainroller.
Yeah, this is where the problem of 2 chains comes in, where I gotta flash it if I want to use something with it.
I like my green dice better. Yeah, you'd have to flash it in response. So I guess.
And I can't. Yeah, no.
All right,
And
so
I'm at 19.
without any flash in play, I think.
I mean, I still have this available.
You don't have a flash. Oh yeah, you have 2 creatures or 2 mana, so you
Yeah.
could flash in a Paradise Druid.
I mean, theoretically, I could float a green and
Yeah.
do it before combat, but
Yeah, so I will go to combat.
yep.
I'm just gonna attack with the Lava Runner.
Yeah, I think you're remembering that there is things. Yeah, it's gonna die.
Yep.
Because that is still a possibility as long as Vivian's on the board.
Yep. Go ahead. Yeah, and so I left the Steamkin back because he could flash in a Paradise Druid, and I definitely don't want to make that trade.
Yeah, and I think that
I was okay with trading the Lava Runner for that. But
snap block that. I'm drawing the wrong lands. Breeding pool. Go ahead. Then we're just dead. 1, 2, 3, 6.
Um,
I think this is also where red just preys on a deck.
Stumbling.
Stumble one time,
so
yeah.
play a Lava Runner.
Yep.
Go up to 2 there. I'm gonna strike you.
Yep, 16.
15.
Gonna take 2 from.
I probably marked 2 for the Lava Runner. Oh, you shocked. You were 18.
Oh, I was at 18 beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
15.
I'm at 14.
Yeah. I missed.
There we go.
Okay.
You missed the 1, I missed the 2.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, so then attack with those for
So-
3, 4, 8.
You go to 6.
You
You have a bunch of floating mana.
So I know his list doesn't have a 4-drop board wipe, but just to be safe, add 3 red. Tybalt, put a counter on that. -2. I got a token somewhere. Double.
I think it's pretty good because, like, at this point, my best
So-
play is basically like.
The other thing I could do here is play the Chain Whirler, but I'd rather leave the Planeswalker, and he should be on 3, not 2. So, like, in this instance, if he has a board wipe, the Devil Deal is the one that the Chain Whirler would have, and I still have the Tybalt. And he also can't gain life to get out of this.
Yeah, the best play I think I have right here is like.
Like, Time Wipe, but you don't have 5 lands next turn.
No, I mean on 4, my best play would be like a 2/2
Yeah.
Hydroid Crisis to gain a life, and
Yeah.
I don't think it saves me. I didn't add it up, but I don't believe it saves
Yeah.
me.
Go ahead. So this was a
Yeah,
draw
we're
with
gonna-
Steamkin. Which,
and no white mana.
yeah.
Really hurt because I pushed 2 white lands, to the bottom.
Oh, with the Vivian.
With the Vivian, yeah.
So that's the difference that having a Steamkin makes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you get to go bonkers.
Get in for an extra 3 damage in combat, and then spend an extra 3 mana that turn.
Yeah, you get to go nutso with that.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it's like aggressive mulliganing into the Steamkin. So I'm going to be on the draw again.
I think it's semi-aggressive, not aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a playable hand, you don't throw it away to get 2 lands,
yeah,
a Steamkin, and a whole bunch of stuff you can't cast. But,
yeah. I think too many people.
So I'm not going to change my configuration because I'm just on the draw again.
Too many people think about that and think, well, if I need to be aggressive and have a
if I win more with Steamkin,
yeah,
you don't want to play a 4-card hand just to get a Steamkin.
Right. Yeah, because you don't have anything to pump it with.
Yeah. All right. Tokens ready. Dice ready. This 1 card right here.
It's gonna be my demise.
Yep. It's gonna be the only non-land card in your hand. 5, 6, 7.
That would really suck.
Funny if I called it.
You're already wrong.
Alright. I guess we could have been showing our opening hands and stuff, but as I think this is a keep, but it's not a great keep.
Yeah, I mean so I have some lands. So which is actually
I'm looking at his hand.
Yeah.
I'm cheating.
I mean, it's okay because we can actually curve pretty well more on the play. So I'm good. So Temple Garden, go ahead. It sucks because if we
It's
had
actually a good draw. I drew the Firebrand. Swing
yeah.
for one. So it gives me something to do. So 19.
Yep.
Your turn.
If we had the elf there, we definitely would have shocked that into play. But we don't. So go ahead. And the reason I say that is if you go turn 1 elf, you're at 2. On turn 2, you can play the druid. And then on turn 3, you actually just cast a Ketra.
I'm gonna offer the trade.
Turns
You
out
won't
pretty
take
good.
it.
I'm not gonna take that one. Nope, 18.
Not play a lava runner.
Nope, not with the way that my hand's shaping up right now. So
your turn.
seems to be shaping up okay. So now I think a +2 is okay because actually it'll end up being a +4 or +5 if we do this way. We're gonna shock that Temple Garden into play. Go to 16 and play a Knight of Autumn.
Wow,
Gain 4.
I cannot keep track of life.
And go to 20.
19, 18, 16. And then 20.
Go to 20. Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead. And I know some people may say, well, why not just have the Paradise Druid? I don't want to open that Druid up to a burn spell, because then we just lose our
But we're going to
advantage.
2 change.
Yeah. See, and it happens.
So that goes to 19, and then I get in for 2. Puts you to 17.
17. Yeah.
Pass. Hand is shaping up to be pretty...
So if we go here, so we actually, so we would take one here, take 3. So we do this, do that. It's 1, 2. So I'm actually gonna do this.
So you're going to bounce the Chain Whirler.
Bounce the Chain Whirler. Draw a card.
Yep.
So, pass turn. Should theoretically take 1 less, right?
I mean, I play the Chain Whirler again, kill Teferi, get in for 2.
Yeah, the other way, though, is...
Or I just attack Teferi and do something else. Because I need lands, actually. I know I normally complain about having too many.
Yeah, I mean, I
So
guess I
you're
could
tapped
take it
out,
as
so-
0, but...
I'm going to attack you for 1 and Teferi for 1.
Yeah.
So that puts you to 16. And then I'm going to light up the stage.
Yep.
That's pretty good. We'll play the Steamkin.
Yep.
And that's in my graveyard. Still didn't hit a land though, so we'll pass.
We'll play this Forest. Play this Oketra. Pass turn. Now I do have to be a little careful though.
Really need a land here. Nailed it. Okay, so
I mean, it is 2/3 bird spells, or like a shock and a lightning strike, or wizard's lightning.
yeah, cast one, trigger.
Yep. Yeah. See, so like that's fine because that's 6 points of damage not coming in her face. And I'm going.
It net me a -4 damage because the Steamkin does grow. But
Yeah, I'm gonna do a time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna tuck this.
yeah, I have to kill him in the next 2 turns basically. So get in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I go to
Gets you
10.
to 10. Your turn. So if I didn't draw the land there, I don't know that I would have had an attack. And then the game probably gets out of control.
So breeding pool. We'll play this other Oketra that's in my hand.
I don't know why you tuck the other one.
Because
Just to keep casting.
Well, I'm
it.
guaranteed a
Creature spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All set?
Yep. Go ahead.
Alright.
Yeah, the plan there was to.
Face might be the place here.
I think I'm at 10. So.
Yeah, so if I attack with everything, he's going to take 3. Puts him to 7.
That Steam King gonna die.
Steamkin's dead then.
Well, actually,
What?
in reality, I have to be super careful because if I take that off the Steam Can, all it takes is for a lightning strike.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, not yeah,
Yeah,
because then that goes to
Steamkin goes to 4, and
Yeah.
the lightning's, yeah. So,
So it is very awkward.
I don't know, like, I'm going to go for it. I don't know if it's correct because I don't play mono red usually. But I feel like 3 points of damage is worth a creature.
Yeah,
And 10. Otherwise, if you cast a creature next turn, I'm just...
I think I have to play it safe and just eat one of the little guys. I don't think I have a choice. So we're gonna minimize as much damage as possible. So we're gonna eat the lava runner.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in combat,
So-
I guess before...
Yeah.
Before damage. I'll lightning strike you.
Yep.
Put a trigger on that.
Go
Or
to
a counter on
7.
that. And then...
Die. Yep.
So take 5.
Yep. I go to 2. Yeah.
And then play a Pyromancer.
Yep. And die.
Okay.
Yep. And that's why I said, like, I think.
I think you have to just make the trade with the Steamkin.
Potentially.
So you would have gone from 10 to 7. I wouldn't have the lightning strike. I'd play the Pyromancer and go to 5.
Yeah.
And then, I
I
don't
have
know-
no board.
Right, you have no board. I have, 3 power on board and you're at 5 life.
Yeah.
And my hand was Chandra.
Yes, I'm dead.
I already forgot the other card.
Because my hand was literally a Frobistic, and that was it.
And again, I'm on the draw, so I'm not going to change my configuration for game 3. I am going to reset that. And
I think we had a pretty good. Got greedy, I think, maybe with the.
yeah, I think
The
you just have to
negative auto?
block. Okay. Oh
No, early in the game, gaining 4, hoping.
I
to lead
think
there.
having a 4/3 there would have been better, because it blocks everything but Chain Whirler.
Yeah.
It would have stopped me from being able to attack. I would have to just fire off a lightning strike instead of the Chain Whirler there. Well, that's the point of playtesting.
I mean, you can just play the
Figure out-
Chain Whirler though too.
That's true.
Keeps me off of 5, and then I just get eaten because you have the Fanatical Firebrand.
That's true.
Like it.
And you're not going to block the Chain Whirler
Not with that, no.
tonight. So yeah, maybe you played it right.
Well, I'm. You look at it, it's really 6 life is what you're gaining, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Generally. That instance was not the case because you curved it right over into a Chain Whirler.
Yeah.
But.
All right, so game 3. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. 7.
Yeah.
I think I mulligan this. It's a 1-lander with a shock. Light of the stage. It's not doing anything.
Yeah.
So
I'm actually gonna keep this because we're pretty good off here, I think. So Paradise Druid and Night of Autumn with a baffling end. I'll depend on what he plays, how he plays it. I don't believe Red's destroying the baffling end, so
nope.
I'm probably okay there.
We have no chance of destroying a baffling end in this matchup.
So we can actually go white into green blue land into yeah.
Alright, 6-card hand.
So
3, 4, 5, 6.
our land will actually come out perfect.
Ugh, it's really slow. I think it's probably worth keeping though. So we'll scry. Yeah, I think we want something different. We'll bottom it.
Good.
Yep.
Alright, Temple Garden, go ahead.
Play a mountain. Go ahead.
Hinterland Harbor. Paradise Druid? Go ahead. And them elves don't want to come out of play on the when we're on the play.
Pyromancer.
18.
Your turn.
So actually just think we Glacial Fortress. And here, since he's not super aggressive, I am going to just put 2 counters on it. So pass turn. Knowing that if he does try to go for the Paradise Druid kill that we have.
This is an awkward turn, so
he's got to spit a 3-point burn spell on it to kill it. There's also something to be said that if somebody is super aggressive with their blocks,
play a Chain Whirler, get rid of your Druid, pass.
If somebody's super aggressive on their blocks,
Learn their play style.
On their play, you also have to think like their hand might be garbage early enough. So, and here we're going to play a Hallowed Fountain. We're going to Baffling and the Chain Whirler. We're going to go ahead and push.
I think you're good to attack.
Yeah, 16.
I'm not threatening your life total very much.
Nope. And you didn't kill it last. Go ahead. Yeah, you didn't kill it last turn, so.
Right. Get in for 2.
16.
Oops. I'm going to Wizard's Lightning that while you.
Yeah.
I'm doing that on my turn. Yes, it's an instant on my turn because he could Filled Mystic it, and that would just be really bad.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So, playing around counter spells when they're tapped out is a valid reason to instant on your turn.
Yes. So this is gonna feel really bad, but
Vivian.
we have to minus the Vivian. Like I wholeheartedly expect.
I'm gonna
her
respond.
Yeah, she's dying.
She's getting shocked. Before he gets a chance to look at the cards.
Yeah, and also before we get a chance to actually flash something into play.
Right.
So
If I allow him to have that card, then I don't have priority, which people don't understand how priority works.
nope. So we're gonna go ahead and play that. Play that.
Yep.
Little friendly elf. Go ahead.
Okay.
So we're digging pretty hard here.
Play a land. I'm gonna Lightning Strike the elf and get in for 2. 14. Pass.
Could really use an Oketra.
Yeah. Or a Lyra would be really good too.
Or Lyra. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you have 1 card in hand, so yeah, Lyra would be great right now.
So he's got 3 up, right?
Yeah.
So I know that he can't Mystic Snake this. So I'm gonna play my Frenzy. Look at my top card. Can't cast it because that's me. I'll attack.
Now, here's where...
So I know he doesn't have Oketra, because he was complaining about not having Oketra.
Yeah.
So he may actually take this block.
Yeah, I think I actually take the block because of, that doesn't do anything for me right now.
Well, he's already got access to 6 mana, and
Yeah.
his deck curves at 6.
And I want your wizard off the board.
Yeah.
So we'll draw. We'll play this Glacial Fortress. Pass my deck curves at 5, actually.
Okay, so I'll draw this.
I don't think there's... Is there a 6 drought?
Play a mountain. Your turn.
Hit a second mountain.
I am so good at mono red.
That's okay. I'm good at mono lands. Go.
Yep, still a mountain. Still a mountain.
That's
Okay,
not a mountain.
It's not a mountain. It's a Tybalt.
Okay. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
So we'll -2, and we'll make a double.
Actually, that is pretty bad because one of the better plays we have right here is Hydra Crisis. Yeah.
So underneath Tybalt is a mountain.
Good.
Go ahead.
Good job, Experimental Frenzy.
5 cards, 4 mountains. Is that right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
We're going to Vivian because we need to find something here. Oh.
I wonder if the camera's picking up my cat's meowing.
What is the... So this is the hard part here. And I mean, it's not really hard. I think we just automatically go with this.
But Tybalt makes it awkward.
Yeah.
It's okay, because the Crassus and the Lyra can just kill him anyways.
Well, then that's why. So, we flipped Oketra Lyra. So, I think
both are good.
Yeah, I think the Lyra's better, though.
Probably.
Lyra
makes
guarantees the kill on Tybalt.
And because I can just block with devils for 2 turns.
Yep. So that's what we're going to take.
You could cast either one, though, can't you? Yeah. You have the mana for it.
Yeah, they're both 5.
Yeah.
Yep. And we're actually going to play the last card from our hand, which is a land, similar to yours. So, and pass.
He didn't forget to play the creature, guys. I don't know he has it.
Right. No point in playing it right now.
That's still a mountain, so I'll draw it. All right, so
Tybalt does just make.
I'm gonna lightning strike Vivian.
And now we have to.
Yep.
In response, just flash this Lyra into play.
Okay. So I'll look at the next card.
He doesn't go runner.
This is gonna be awkward if it doesn't work out in my favor. So.
Yeah, you have this game all but locked, I think.
So. I don't know if anyone's noticed this when I play. So this was the 2 mana for the lightning strike. This is the 2 mana for this lightning strike. I'm gonna hit Lyra with it.
Just in case.
And then this is gonna be a mountain.
It's light of the stage that you can pay 3 for.
That's really awkward. So it needs to be Mountain Shock or Mountain Wizard's Lightning. And I pulled out 2 Wizard's Lightnings. And I can't even attack with the Devil because she has first strike. So I guess I hardcast this. Well, there's a mountain. Okay. So this one is the light of the staged one. So I'll play the mountain. That's another mountain.
Of course it is.
I'll make a devil.
Yep.
Man. Yeah, I can't do anything else. Your turn.
So that stinks. I guess the important part is the fact we have to get Tybalt off the battlefield.
Oh yeah, you just have to attack him.
Yeah. It sucks.
Yeah, you don't gain life.
Yeah, it sucks, but we've got to get him off the battlefield. So, pass turn.
Alright. So we're going to draw this mountain. Look at this, guys. I have drawn 3 mountains, and I have 8 in play. Alright, next card.
It's not a mountain.
What can we do with that? I mean, we have to cast it because we don't have anything else to do.
Yeah, no.
Mystic Snake.
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
Let
me respond.
Yep. Turns out it still resolves even if he kills it.
Turns out it's a mountain.
Yeah. But you do have 2 chains.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the only thing you can do, right?
Yeah.
I take 1, so
Yeah.
go to 13.
I'll attack the devils.
So is taking 2 better than losing for a Mystic?
You take 2.
Yeah. 11.
I mean, I can block this all day long, but...
Yeah, but I can block this also.
Yeah.
Like, at
So,
that point, I think it's different.
you're going to get in for 5 and gain 5, and that pretty much locks up the game, so your turn. I did play a mountain off the top, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Lyra.
11, 16.
Let's play this fancy land we drew.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Alright, so draw the mountain. Play a firebrand.
Yep.
Right when we're quiet, cat meow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lightning strike Lyra again.
Yep.
Alright, so we got lightning strike, firebrand, 2 chains.
Yep.
15. 15. So she's got 4 points on her.
Firebrand kills her.
Firebrand kills her.
Actually, you want to back up in case there's the next card or something better?
That's true. I didn't look yet.
Okay.
Nope. Okay. Firebrand kills her. So this one came into play this turn. So I'm going to attack like this.
And here is where, in the face of this second chain whirl, I guess.
And mind you, it's already got a point of damage on it.
Yeah.
So if he
Yeah,
blocks
I can't block here. I
Yeah.
have to block here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can. The point is I still take
The
2
the point is, like, the one from the devil kills it, and then the devil shoots him.
Yeah.
This devil hits him, and the chain whirler hits him.
Yeah.
So I think you don't really care about the 1/1 devil, but you're also...
No. It's whether or not I think now I'm incentivized to actually block, because I take 2,
Yeah,
go
puts
to
you to
13.
Still a
the
good
next
life
turn
total.
is I take 8, go to 5. So, but if I take it this turn, if you have removal spell for this, then I'm dead. Right? Because so
you would take
5 or 10.
Yep. And
take
then
removal of
next
6,
turn you
7,
take 7.
8.
8. 7.
I'm saying
In
if you have a removal spell for
Oh,
this.
sure.
If you have a removal spell for this, I take 8. I take 8 anyway because I kill this and you just shoot my face. So, like, I have to... My chance to block is now, I think. So...
Yep. So that puts you to 13.
Yep.
And then pay 1, light up the stage.
Yep.
So
That's exile.
that's a previous light up the stage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just gone.
Yeah.
So we got Chandra and a Steamkin. And shock you.
Yeah, see, so 11.
So these are in play, or in exile for this one. So I can use those next turn. And my hand is actually getting full of mountains over here, so your turn. Maybe I'll blow up my frenzy soon and play the other one that's in my hand.
So, Vivian.
Yep. She got to look for a creature.
Yeah, the problem is she only found 1.
Yeah. And it's possible I can deal with 1.
Yeah. So we take that. And we pass.
Alright, so...
So...
Stupid cats. Alright, so that is... Okay, so draw that for my turn. So if you found Frilled Mystic, I don't want to cast a spell first. If you found Lyra, this is going to suck. But we'll go to combat and attack. Hold on.
Yep.
So if I attack both the devils at Vivian,
She's dead.
she's dead. If he blocks the one, she's still dead. So the devils are at Vivian, and then the Chain Whirlers are at him.
And then right now, we can't care about the Vivian Reed.
Yeah. Finds a Crassus.
But we're gonna find a Crassus for 5.
Yep. So gains 2.
Gain 2, you go 13.
13.
Draw a couple cards. And then move to block.
Yeah. I can't do anything out of my hand.
Yeah. So I just don't know about it. So we'll block a Chain Whirler. I have to.
Yep.
Like, that's half my life total.
So then you take 5. No, you take 3, and then she dies.
Yeah.
And Chain Whirler's dead.
Yep.
That has 3 points, 3 points on it.
I
So
go
you
to
go to 10.
Yep.
All right, second main.
These are exile.
I can cast those this turn though.
Is it okay?
Yeah, that was from previous
Last turn?
Yep. So we'll play a Steamkin. Play a Fight with Fire.
Okay.
Trigger on the Steamkin. Play a Firebrand. Steamkin.
I think we just dead.
We'll move him.
Yep.
Shock. Trigger.
Yep. 8.
Trigger.
Yeah, we stumbled way too hard. It's just like.
So I have 2 red.
Yep.
So trigger.
Yep.
And I can play a mountain finally. And use the last red. Trigger.
Yep.
So I can.
Do you have nothing floating?
I have nothing floating currently.
Oh, 1 red open.
But I have 1 red plus the Steamkins.
You have a Chandra.
Yeah. So 6. I'll have 2 floating. And then there's no, I can't do that. Trigger, 2 floating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna plus that one. I need to find some low casting costs so I can generate more mana than I'm spending as land.
Ow, that sucks.
So I have the 2 floating in the mountain.
Yep.
So I'll play the Chain Whirler. Which puts you to 7.
And this is how mono red goes bonkers.
Yeah, but I stalled out because I finally hit a land.
Ooh.
Right. And pass.
Yeah. So what saves us here?
Time wipe.
That are in our sideboard?
Yeah.
So land.
And actually, no, yeah, it would for now.
Yeah, time wipe would save me.
Yeah.
Teferi?
Seems good.
Teferi bounces a Steamkin.
You got it.
We draw a card.
This is why Experimental Frenzy is broken.
Broken, yeah.
Especially when you actually have Steamkins.
And I will pass the turn.
Alright, some number of mountains. A billion things.
Yep.
Let's do this. Red Zone. Lava Runners, Chain Whirlers, Firebrands.
Encroachment.
Yeah. Alright,
7.
so draw.
Yep. How many cards do you have in your hand?
8.
Feels horrible.
So the first thing I'm going to do is play this Tybalt, so he can't gain any life.
We go.
Oh, he got it. Oh,
Yeah,
I can't
throw this
respond.
down.
I
Nope.
can't play at instant speed, so... yep. Did I put a counter on that?
No.
Okay, so counter, because I did cast it.
Yep.
Look again. So I'm going to plus Chandra. Look again. Steamkin. Look again. Land. Combat. Actually, I'm just going to shoot Teferi there. And then attack everything at you. Oh, got another Mystic.
Got another Mystic.
Alright, can you live?
7. So we've got one that blocks here,
Oh, I got a 9 in hand.
and one
That's
that
right, 'cause
blocks
you bounced one.
one that blocks here, which is actually
3,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So
Was that game 3?
it was game 3.
Okay, so 2 more games. It's now 2-1.
No, I've not won a sideboarded game.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
I've been on the draw every time.
Yeah.
Okay. What a big difference that 5 cards that I swapped makes. Or 4 cards. Right? I pulled out.
Well, yeah.
I pulled out those.
Fight with Fire and Tibble.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tibble. I think
my draws have just been better because I really have only played Fight with Fire once and Tibble a couple times. So I think a lot of it has just been my draws have been more aggressive. I've definitely seen Steamkin
the Steamkin really
more in one
powers
game,
that deck, yeah.
more in one game than I saw in the first 5 games pre-sideboard.
How
Okay, so pre-sideboard it was you 4-1,
Yeah.
and it's now
Currently
3-0 for me.
3-0, yeah. Yeah, and remember, pre-sideboard started off me 4-0.
Mm-hmm.
So
So you were on the draw every time.
yeah, literally every single time. Yep. But remember, of those 4, and I guess the game I lost, I had one, but 4 of the 5 games I did have turn 1 Llanowar Elf.
Mm-hmm.
And I had one? I don't think I've had one. Maybe one.
You did one.
One. Post sideboard. So there's certain things with both decks that actually like seem to make a difference. Like the turn 1 Elf Living makes a huge difference.
I wonder if there's something to be said to be on the draw against mono red.
It's horrible.
No, I mean maybe it's actually better for you.
I don't think it is.
No, because
No.
those were the games that you won.
Yeah, and I like I said, I feel like I got really lucky.
Maybe
winning those games.
But you start out with that 8th card, so
Yeah.
maybe you're a little bit more consistent to hit your turn 1 elf. I don't know.
And
I don't
maybe
know.
that. Maybe
I mean, a
that
sample
is the
size
case.
of 10 games is probably not enough to make that conclusion.
But you also never drew the shock.
That's true.
So.
Or the firebrand.
Right.
Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna throw this back. This hand doesn't do anything. I've got 4 mountains, a frenzy, and a fight with fire, and a lightning strike.
All right, so this is like the perfect hand,
Garrison.
except
yeah, when you have
everything-
7 non-land cards, they're all great.
everything in my hand costs green.
Oh.
And I have a Hallowed Fountain and a Glacial Fortress, and literally it would be turn 1 Llanowar Elf, turn 2 Knight of Autumn, turn 3 Knight of Autumn.
Yeah.
So
So you make a 4/3, and then you probably make a game 4 life.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, if it doesn't die. Well, even so you make the 4/3 first, and then go into maybe game 4 life, depending on how aggressive you are. 2 4/3s is really hard to deal with, I think.
Unless
So,
I have chain whirlers, then it's really awkward.
I think it's just a board stall.
Until I draw 1 lightning strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then at that point, I'm also not eating 3 points of damage.
Yeah, if you can stall me out to draw something good. This will.
I also had 2 Hydra Crisis, so
this
you're
is
hoping to
good.
hit a couple of land.
4.
So,
All right.
six.
Oh, this hand's worse.
Oh, this is like, yeah. I can't do anything again.
Yeah. So I've got a mountain, 2 strikes, a chain whirler, a Tybalt, and a frenzy.
Really good if you had a second land.
Yeah, if I had 2 lands, I'd
I
play
mean,
that.
I have turn 1 pool into Llanowar Elves, and I stop.
Nice.
So, because everything now costs white.
Nice. That is the downfall of 3-color decks.
Yep. So,
Although I think that playing a 3-color deck is not much harder than playing a 2-color right now.
the mana's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, having shocks with check lands.
Yep.
And I think
We'll probably see the check lanes again in Core Set 2020.
what really seems awkward is it seems like 2-colored decks right now are having to play tap lands.
Yes, because they do not have
additional multicolors.
Yeah, they only have 8 multicolored lands.
So I think it's actually harder to play a
Oh, I
two-color
definitely
deck.
saw some awkward openers last night where it's Saturday while we're recording this. Last night was F&M. Where it was like turn 1, Guildgate. Turn 2,
Something.
check land that's tapped.
Yeah.
Or another Guildgate, or like the top decked Guildgate that would have saved you. Like,
If
so
it would have
it
been
can be
anything
awkward
else.
playing a 2-color deck because it does lock up. So we're on 5 card hands.
Yeah, we're 5.
And I suppose there's something to be said for running just like one random shock of dual color.
That's not necessarily your color, yeah.
Yeah. Just to fit in more shock lands. They do work with the check lands. They don't work for both colors, but I'll keep.
I'm going to keep as well.
We'll
So
scry.
it's a little bit awkward, I think.
I'm gonna keep this on top, which is probably a bad decision.
So it doesn't guarantee that, but I think we can buy some time. So we're going to leave that on top. We're on the play too, so that will help out a little bit. I think we're going to go and play the Hollow Fountain first. So go ahead. We're slower, but
All right, mountain pass.
ultimately, if he doesn't go like one drop, bring pull. Go ahead.
Steamkin.
Yep.
Your turn.
We need to find an answer for that. We can't find an answer for that, by the way, guys. Vivian?
Yep. This is gonna be good for me.
Yeah. So, 1, 2, 3. Really want to take this. Remember, you can only cast creatures with this. So we have to take this. I mean, I guess you can take the Battlefield End if you wanted to. But it's immediately exiled forever and ever and ever. Good.
All right, so my options here are one of these 2 cards, and I'm actually going to play this one. So we're going to play another Steamkin, which triggers this, and then I'll attack her for 2.
Stupid.
And actually, I can't follow up with the light up the stage because I didn't do damage to him.
Yep.
So your turn. And the reason I'm not playing this is because I do want to snag elves or knights if I can. So I think holding the Chain Whirler there is better.
Go ahead. So this is downside. Him playing into Steamkins and stuff like that.
I'm not going to play that land from my hand. I'm actually going to... So he's probably got a Frilled Mystic. Which is why he's holding up blue, green.
Which is why I'm holding up 4 lands.
So I'm actually going to play the Chain Whirler. Yeah, I'll play the Chain Whirler.
Yeah, we just have to.
Yep, it's countered. I'm going to put counters on these. Play a land from my hand. Your Mystic's in play.
My Mystic's not dead. Dead.
No.
I'm like, yeah, I'm just playing counters, right?
I don't want to make any trades here, so I'm going to pass. Hopefully I can dodge another Baffling End turn, because I like my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like my hand too. So we have 2 cards in hand?
Yeah.
Correct. So the issue we have, and again, like I said, did not guarantee that, but I think we want to try to stall some of this out.
Knowing what's in my hand, you really want to get rid of a Steamkin.
I can't.
Okay.
I do not want to get rid of Steamkin on turn 2.
So when this is the hand, this is the hand. You really need to get rid of the Steamkin.
Yeah, and I can't is the problem. So but I think I can do this.
Okay.
I think it's what I have
makes
to
it
do.
awkward for me.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
here we go. So that's actually interesting because I could attack with a 4/4 Steamkin and kill the Shalai. So what I'm going to do is play the Frenzy while he doesn't have Counterspell mana up.
Yeah.
So that's going to trigger these guys. I want to look what's on top. and it's gonna be locked. So
You did not play land this turn, correct?
I did not.
Okay.
So I'm gonna generate 3 red. So there's 1. So I have 2 left.
Yep.
Trigger. Oops. Play the land. So I have 2 left.
Yep.
So this will use up to 2. So there's 2 damage.
Can't deal 2
No, I
damage.
can't.
You take 2.
Yeah, I take 2. Fly, stupid. Trigger. In response to the trigger, I'll add 3 red. Trigger.
Well, it'd be in response to you casting it.
Yeah.
So you have 3 floating.
Yes, I have 3 floating. Can't cast from my hand, so I don't know what I'm looking at that for. And it's land. So I can't make any good trades here, so I'll pass.
And very timely.
Ow. Oh, okay.
He's like, ow. Oh, I don't know what I'm owing for. It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Uh,
I mean, it sucks, but
we're still.
I still got a lot of cards off of it.
Yeah.
So
Problem is, I'm still locked out of my hand. Go ahead.
Okay, so we'll draw this mountain. Hard cast a light at the stage.
Yep.
Trigger.
This is very awkward because there's one card in hand, and then a Wizard's Lightning.
I don't have to. Oh, yeah, I do have to do. Okay, so I had 3 red. Use 1, so I'll have 2 floating. Let me grab one of these big die. So 2 red floating.
Yep. It's just 3 damage on her.
So that's going to trigger there and trigger there. Remove that. So I have 5. Which means I don't need to use this land. So we'll use
3
of it, which is going to
stage.
put a trigger there, or trigger there, light up the stage again. So use 1, cast the Firebrand, shoot Shalai.
Yep.
Trigger. So those are going to stay exiled. I can play one of them next turn. I have no hand.
And you have 1 mana floating.
And I have 1 mana, which I can't really do anything with. So this is now a 2/2. This is a 2/1, and these are both bigger. So I'm just gonna attack and either get in a bunch of damage, or he'll double block the 4/4 Steamkin.
No, we actually, I think we blocked this Steamkin.
Yep.
And we block here.
Okay.
And take, so that's a 2/2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
take
we
6.
Take 6, and we lose these guys.
Good. I go to 14.
And then I pass.
And the other reason we do that is the simple fact that like 2
Yes,
Steamkins
I'm out
gets
of
ridiculous.
cards.
Yeah.
Apparently I left the chain ruler out. It was over here.
Is it exile from something?
Probably from last game. Oops. I'm gonna put it there.
That's fine. Okay, so you're out of cards.
Yeah.
I think we're at 14. I think we're safe to do this. So we'll shock that Temple Garden into play.
Yep.
Slam this Oketra.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Because he's not drawing multiple cards a turn, the Oketra should be fine.
And I'm
Like, yeah. So play the
it's
land.
gonna stay exiled. I can't do anything. Your turn. So like here I am flooding again.
And now you're done.
Yeah.
So,
the
'cause
experimental frenzy got me a few extra cards, but yeah, that's
trigger.
probably gonna be game.
That should be about it.
I mean, if I get 2 lands,
Attack.
I'll take 6.
So you get 12?
Yeah.
So 12 all. Go.
I'll play a Lava Runner.
Yep.
That's it. I need a land and a fight with fire.
Good. yeah, you gotta kick that fight with fire, huh? We're gonna draw. We're gonna play a land. We're gonna play a Knight of Autumn.
Yeah,
we're gonna get another
that's
zombie.
Gonna be a game.
Yeah. And we're gonna gain 5. So like we're gonna gain 9 that turn.
All right, so that's what 3-1 my favor.
Yep.
All right.
The difference here though is that you won the last one.
Right.
So I actually have a chance to play on the draw.
Yep. So I'm gonna pull
Sideboarded?
out the 2 Tybalts that I put in. I don't think I put the third one in.
No, you just put 4 cards. 2 Tybalts, 2.
I want the 3 Legion War Bosses here. And that's probably it.
I mean, you.
I think I'm going to take out a Chandra.
War Boss is better than Chandra at this point, I think.
Yeah, I think I just need to be fast.
Well,
so I want to look through here and pull out the slow stuff. So I think I'm going to pull out the other 2 Chandras on the draw or on the play. Once I find
remember, she does generate pseudo card advantage, but not
she
like
does,
great card advantage.
But so far, she really hasn't performed that well. And I think I would rather have the 2 Pyromancers that I pulled out.
Yeah. In the face of Shalai, she doesn't do a lot.
That's very true.
The Pyromancer at least gives you a body. And a wizard.
And it shoots me for 2.
It does. Which feels pretty good.
Alright, so let me make sure I've got the correct number of cards over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have all 4 Chain Whirlers now. I wonder why I put him over there.
Oh, we would have to go look.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody will see it, catch it, figure it out.
I'm cheating.
Cheating.
Yep.
In a play
test on my kitchen table. We're playing kitchen table Magic right now.
It is a thing,
quite
folks.
Literally.
It is a thing.
We took the playmat and the camera home. Well, I took it home. Garrison doesn't live with me.
No.
Alright, so on the play, I'm looking for a very fast hand. Surprisingly, I almost never have a 1-drop.
Which is really, really odd.
The list was only playing 3 Firebrands and 4 Lava Runners. So I guess it's not that surprising, but 7 out of 60, I guess based on a percentage, is really close to 1 in every opening hand. But I don't know why I'm shuffling.
Yeah, I was saying.
Force of habit. We were just cutting for play
for
testing.
time reasons, yeah.
Yeah, just to make the videos
So that
shorter.
for anybody who complains like your opponent shuffling your deck, it is a very good force of habit. Cutting it, yeah, sure. If they put something on top, that's fine. But if they manage to weave their deck perfectly, making 1 cut does not do you any good. Shuffling your deck or your opponent's deck is best practice.
The thing to really take away is that if I shuffle his deck and it has a negative effect on his opening hand, that means he's cheating.
Right.
So me shuffling it should never have any effect. All it does is guarantee that you're playing a fair game of Magic. So don't ever be offended if someone shuffles your deck. It doesn't mean they think you're cheating.
And nobody should be, in that retrospect, nobody should be offended that...
I'm going to keep.
I'm good. That you're shuffling their deck either. Like, that's...
Yeah, if they get offended that you're shuffling, you need to ask why.
Yep.
It's either they think that you think they're cheating, or they are cheating.
Correct. Go ahead. And it does come up.
Pyromancer.
Yeah.
Attack for 1.
18. 19. Or 17.
Your turn.
Go ahead. And you can't just be polite about it too. Like, if it's the fact that you don't like the way that they're shuffling your deck, I mean, there's some understanding there, or can be some understanding there.
3.
So 14.
Yeah, if someone was like riffling my deck and bending it, I would not want to.
I would tell them to stop. Yeah. But remember that you can't ask your opponent not to do something to your deck that you don't already do. That's kind of outside the realm of. I mean, you
sportsmanship.
Yeah.
But you absolutely have the right to ask, to say, don't bend my cards, and if they do,
Correct.
you have the right to ask for a judge to shuffle it.
Stuck on 2, guys. We needed that. We needed that elf pass.
Since you used to land
we're dead.
Strike,
Yeah,
go to 11.
This is gonna be the quick game here.
Yeah. So we'll play a mountain.
Yep.
I'm gonna shock you.
Yep. Yeah, 9.
And
get
then
the extra point of damage.
Attack
in.
for 4, put
Yeah,
you to 5, and then pass.
Yeah.
So
dead.
like, I've got the strike in hand to put him to 2, so he has to deal with both creatures.
Yeah, and all I can do is a baffling end. So
you probably take the...
Doesn't matter. I'm dead. Yeah.
So that was the fast game.
Yeah, and this is the reason why too. Is it's one of these things that's like you get stuck with a 5 and a couple of 4s, and then 1 X spell. Even though
so the plan was gonna be probably cast the Knight.
I just drew the crisis.
So probably cast the Knight.
Yeah, cast the Knight. Try to dig a little bit deeper.
I don't think Vivian's good there because you can't take a land and play with it.
No.
So you probably don't play that on 3. So anyways, that was kind of the gauntlet between these two decks.
Kind of funny.
So it's funny. It was, 4-1 for
Bant.
my favor in the sideboard games.
Yep.
And 1-4 in my
in the pre-sideboard
games. So, it's just kind of interesting results. It's not a huge sample size, but
I do think that it's a little bit more awkward. I do like Growth Chamber Guardian. We take it out. It is very good in this deck.
I think you're right though. You're gonna end up spending 5 mana to risk being shocked, lightning striked, or wizard's lightning, and then have nothing on the table.
And you're not replacing it. You're not replacing it.
You're not replacing it because the adapt didn't happen. So yeah, I do agree with that. I don't know if I could have sideboarded better or differently, but it worked.
And I guess for anybody who didn't see the end of last video, because we actually sideboarded
we
the
did
end of the last video, didn't make a whole... Oops, that's not lie. Didn't make a whole lot of changes
let's see,
in our deck.
Pull out. I put in a fight with fires. I did a few different things. Well, 2 different things, not a few. So on the play, I put in 3 Legion War Boss just to try to get in the damage early. In any iteration, I put the fight with fires in. And I took out... So on the... Let's see. This was on the play. And then on the draw, it was this. And I had Tybalt's in there. And then I had taken out the 2 Vishnu Pyromancers.
Yeah.
So...
And I actually taken out... These are the main deck, the Growth Chamber Guardians and Deputy Detentions.
Yeah, I don't like Deputy against Mono Red at all.
I like Deputy. Mainboard right now is pretty good for the decks that generate tokens, especially like mass tokens.
Yes.
So it's really good. And I think you're okay for anything that has 2 power. Like, you can block it. Not necessarily kill it, but it just is not... Against Mono Red, sure, like you said, you get 2 Vishnu Pyromancers. Then instead of pointing 3 points of damage at my face, you just point it at Deputy, and then I take 4. So
and even trading a lightning strike for the Deputy and the 2 damage, like you're losing 1 point, but you're gaining back a creature. So
that's probably going to deal too.
I don't like it. Anytime I'm playing a Deputy deck, I take it out against Mono Red.
Yeah. Yep. And I feel that's against anything that's even not necessarily Mono Red, but like Rakdos burn. I feel it's the same problem. So.
All right, so we're gonna take a break, get something to drink, and then we're gonna do. I have Esper Midrange built. It's more like a Super Friends deck, but what isn't in the standard.
Yeah.
And then Garrison's gonna play Mono Red against me, so we're gonna try.
Not the exact same Mono Red though.
No, he has a different list. So we're gonna see how that does in hopefully a 5-game gauntlet again. So thanks for watching.